Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's late at night and I'm going to be talking about a square cube. Yes, it's the green cube by none other than...
Stay till the end to get a free Peterson pick.
Let me check the name out. LockTech. Stay till the end, you'll figure out why these faces are so important. The green cube just arrived. I had it on back order, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So let's jump into the show. Let me show it to you first. The green cube by LockTech. Yeah. Here it is. The green cube. I have been waiting forever for this thing. It works in conjunction with the Kwikset Smart Keys. You all know these Smart Key cylinders. That little pin on the side resets the key, and this will do it for you. If you've lost the key or you need to come up with the bitting of the key, which you might need to do, this is the tool for you. And see these slots that are inside the cube? There'll be more on those slots as the video progresses. Spoiler alert, we got a problem, Houston. See those notches? They don't match the one on the left. The green machine needs to be wider with the slot. See that slot in the green one? It's too narrow. Causes a problem. Oh boy. See, I jumped into the waiting game of getting the first one. I sent information to LockTech. I do love the company. Let's hope they correct it. But until then, guess what, guys? My locks, my little cylinders don't fit. That makes me so sick. Let's get back to the show. I hope they repair it soon. You're going to want to pay close attention to what those slots do and why I had to grind. Well, I don't want to tell you the rest of it. So here's the cube. All the parts and pieces are encapsulated with this bar right here. This reset, we'll call it a comb, and it just pops in here and it holds, I don't want to drop anything, but it holds this pin that will tell you just what bitting is on a key. Now that all works great as long as you can get this inside the cube. So let's get a close-up look overhead and I'll show you just how it works. This decodes and resets the smart keys by Kwikset only. Here we go. Let's get into the show. Here's the cube close up. It has an aluminum holding mechanism right here, which encases a bunch of goodies. This is a reset pin for the front of your cylinder. You reset right here like this when you're ready to do that. I found a dual purpose for this round part, which really holds all this stuff together. It locks everything in place. And I'll just show you how this works. You drop this in. You take the comb. You slide this part over the end of the comb. You align that kind of straight with the whole mechanism. Then you take this part, flip it around like this. Make sure this goes in that slot like so. And the comb covers over that pin. And that locks it all together. This is really cool that it all fits together and you won't lose that pin. Imagine this going in your toolbox. Wow. Isn't that cool? So you have it all in one convenient package. You can decode and reset. So I can arrive at the depths of these keys with this tool. This is so cool. But notice those slots right here, this narrow one and the other two big ones. We're going to get back to this narrow one real quick and what I discovered. You got to stay till the end. So let's go ahead and pull this apart. Whoa, man. And this is so convenient. So we'll just set that down there for now. We'll pull out this pin. See these little indentations there? They tell you the depths of the key, and they do it so accurately I can hardly believe it. Now let's go ahead and put a cylinder into the cube. Yeah! Here is a standard Kwikset cylinder for a deadbolt. Pretty neat. So if you don't have the key to this thing, or you just do have the key and you want to reset it, this one tool will do everything. So we go ahead and follow the directions real closely. LockTech, they will tell you everything on how to do this, and highly suggested. And I found that the diagrams are real helpful. So these diagrams really kind of help you align the tool. So I'm going to put the tool like this, and I'm going to slide in a cylinder on this side. Not that side, but this side right here, the flat side. I'm going to slide this in, and we're going to line these up so that it's, let's see, how does this work? Oh yeah, here it is. That part right there is supposed to go in this little slot right there. Let's see if it does. Oh, it doesn't. I can't push it in. I can't make that fit. Now I did have to come up with a workaround, guys. This is not a prototype. This is a model that they sell right now. I got it from American Key Supply. And these slots are supposed to fit all these notches that are on this cylinder. And you can see right there, this one doesn't even come close. So what do I have to do? Do I cut on the brand new cube? Should I do that? Well, I don't know. I gave a big, huge comment to LockTech. I haven't heard back from them though. And I'm going to send this unit back. I can't have a unit that doesn't work, but I wanted to show you basically what I had to do to make this all function. I had to grind it. Look at that. Basically destroy a cylinder to make their unit work. It does work beautifully. It slides in there perfectly. But come on. I highly recommended you buy this. And now could you buy this if you're going to have to grind every one of your cylinders? Granted, this is, I believe, the third generation. It says K3. I'm just guessing that K3 stands for the generation. I don't know, guys. If you know, please leave a comment. But you know, they never said that in the directions or anywhere on their website that this would not fit all generations. They just said it was for a smart key. Now, I did reach out to them, like I said, but I have not heard anything back from them. So there's the first thing I encountered. But now that I can, let me show you how nicely this works. All right, I'm going to reset this cylinder. Here's the key that's the original key right now. It's set to that key. All right, and I'm going to reset it, and I'm going to reset it to this key. And here is the bitting of the key. And this will be important because I'm going to show you how easy it can read this key with this unit. You're going to freak out. I just wish the cylinder would fit in. So first of all, you're supposed to set this in, and you could either have it too far this way or too far that way. I didn't find it to be so, but they said, you know, align that so it was equal on both sides. And that's no big deal, right? Now what you do is you take their comb, which is nicely made. I have another comb for best cylinders so similar, I'm just wondering where they got the idea. Anyway, you just take this and you just push it in. Listen. It clicks in right like that. They said take this pin and push down, but I found if you just take the round part right here and just hold that down, you won't have such a trouble trying to get this in place. You just hold this down. Now I'm going to have to hold this on the table. Push that down, I pull out the comb, then I have to turn this part of the lock like you would normally turn. You turn it. You want to turn clockwise. Line it up with that little mark. It didn't say that on their directions, but that's how you do it. And now I'm going to take their tool and I'm going to push in. Now listen, hear that click? That means we've reset all the shuttles inside the lock. Now, I don't want to use the key that came with it. I want to use my new key to reset it. I think it's high time to explain the purpose of this cube. If you have lost your key, you can reset your cylinder with this cube to a key of your choice as long as it's Kwikset. And also it has a dual purpose. If you just want to know what key went into this cylinder, the depths of that key, and you want to get that back again, a new key, but with the original depths of this cylinder, it will read the depths of each chamber, and you can cut a new key to match this cylinder without resetting it. And I just turn it and I reset it. Now they said pull it out, but you do not have to do that. It's totally reset, guys. Now here's what the beauty of this tool. Now I think probably the whole reason I bought it is not to reset cylinders, but to read the bitting from a cylinder. Now we're going to read the code on this cylinder. That's the depths, so that we can make a key to match the cylinder. This is crazy cool. That's where this tool shines. So let's see how we do it. First, we're going to look at the key that the cylinder already accepts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cuts on this key. And so the closest to the shoulder is going to be a 5, a 5, a 6, a 2, and a 1. So the first cut from the shoulder, that's this part right here, is a 5 and a 5. You see them the same depth? And then a 6, a 2, and a 1. So I'll just show you this again. That's a 5, a 5, a 6, a 2, and a 1. Right there. Now, how can we read this with the square cube? Well, first of all, you reinsert it back into the unit. So let's say you took apart a deadbolt, which would be like this. You take one of these cylinders out. This is a Kwikset at the bottom. You take out that cylinder, and then you'd put it into the cube, and it would be on this flat surface here, and you'd line up these notches with these indentations on the cube. And let's see, I already ground this one. That is so sad I had to do that. I'm going to be sending this back though, because I can't wait for them to send me out a replacement model. So we're going to take this and we're going to put this in here. We're going to line it up again so it's not too far this way, but right in the center. All right, now, decode side. If you were just decode the cylinder, you just use this tool. It's so simple. So the first cut is closest to the shoulder. So that one would be a 5. So it would be a 5, a 5, a 6, a 2, and a 1. So here's what we're looking for. The first cut right there. So I just stick this in. I put it in like so. Now look at the marks here. How many do you count? I'll just make sure you can see it. First one is there, 1, then a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. So there are no numbers on these, but there's little teeny holes, and those holes right here, you just count how many you can see. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our first cut, and that's true. That is a 5. So that was our first hole right there, number 1. Number 1 chamber, or I should say the first cut is a 5. We stick it in the second one, and we're going to see that same thing. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there's 2 5s. So you'd write that down on a piece of paper, 5 and a 5. And then you go to the next hole, third chamber, and that should be a 6. So all the holes, those little pinholes, are going to be showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this thing's as slick as can be. All right, then the next one's going to be a 2 because it shows 2 on the cuts. I've already deciphered the key. So it's 2. Let's just take a look. 1, 2. 2 little dots showing. And then our last one is going to be a 1. And sure enough, 1 dot showing. Is that slick or what? I mean, single most biggest selling point to me, besides being a foolproof resetter tool, is the ability to read a key, to decode a key. And this has it. So LockTech has it nailed, except for the fact that I could not slide my cylinder in, guys. Come on. That is so subpar. Come on. All they had to do was, this is an injection mold type thing, and they could have just made that slot a little bigger. I'm going to show you some pictures. I did a bunch of stills. I took apart this cylinder to show you that the cylinder housing of this deadbolt has already got the slot bigger. Here is the deadbolt housing, and the slot is bigger to accommodate the cylinder. Here are the measurements on the green on the right, and the left is the housing on both of those vernier calipers. Those are the measurements. Here are the two cutouts side by side. Here are the measurements, and I've got arrows showing the cutouts. There they are again. The green on the right is way smaller than the housing on the left. There's the units all showing that the cylinder will not fit in that green. They could have done that so easy, it wouldn't have even affected their unit at all if they would have just made that one slot, which is this teeny narrow one, just a little wider. It would have came over into the holes a little bit, right here towards the holes, but it wouldn't have affected anything. It wouldn't have changed anything. Come on, LockTech. Why did you do that? So I wish they would have made this a little differently. I'm not trying to knock the company. I really like the company. I own pretty much everything they make. And once they redesign this, I hope they pull them from the shelves. Redesign it. I would hold until they come up with a redesign, guys. I have the first one out naturally, but come on. If they will not take this back, I'm going to have to slot that some way myself with a little die grinder or something. But you know it's nylon, and that's going to fuzz up. All they had to do was cut that slot a little bigger. Look at that. And slightly off askew. It's kind of that way, this direction. So I had to grind most of it off. Now, I didn't affect the functionality of the cylinder by doing that. It still will work in any lock. But imagine if you had a homeowner out there and you were showing them how cool this cube was, and you had to say, oh, well, now wait a minute. I'm going to grind my cylinder so it'll fit in. They go, what a piece of junk. At least they would say that, wouldn't they? Wouldn't they say that? If they saw that, you had to grind their cylinder, they go, hey, now wait a minute, I don't want that cylinder in my house. And you say, no, wait a minute, it's okay, it's cool, the cylinder's great. And they might believe you, but then again, they might not. So there we have it, guys. I'm saying this is 99% perfected. If I could just fit a normal cylinder in it, no matter what year it is. I mean, it fits in everywhere else. Look at this. Without grinding on it, fits in perfect. It would fit right in, but oh, it doesn't. These notches right here will not let it go in. Neither will the main part right here. Now, I did send everything to LockTech, a bunch of pictures, and so if you guys get yours and it doesn't work, get a hold of tech support. Maybe they'll send you out a brand new one. I don't know how they're going to handle this problem, but I'm going to try to send mine back to American Key Supply on Monday. This is Saturday night. I just got it about a week ago, and I first had a chance now to play with it. Everything else is cool on it. Look at how cool this is as far as putting it all back together. So you got it like this. You take their reset pin, you put it over here. Look how nicely they thought that out. All they had to do was think out the slot being bigger. I don't understand why this would even be a problem. It should not be a problem. Now you put the pin back in the top, just drops right in there like that. You take their comb and put that all back in. Now listen. Oh, I love that click. And look, everything's self-contained. You'd throw this in your toolbox or whatever you're going to have as far as bringing up to the job site, and you'd have a killer cube, right? But the way it is right now, I don't know. Pretty sad. Very sad. Oh, by the way, stay till the end and you'll be learning all about Peterson picks and my giveaway. Gonna have about 1,000 picks to give away. My first batch is 300 of these beautiful round nose hooks. These are killer hooks, and the only problem with these is the color was off. This is, he calls it government steel, and everybody that I've sent these to so far absolutely loves them. You know, Peterson, Ken, you're going to say he's my best friend because these picks are revolutionary. They really built the industry. He's synonymous with the best quality in the world. Ken is known all over the world as being, you know, one of the foremost makers of picks. He started out the whole thing in his basement, I believe. It's nice to read his bio on it. But so here we go. Peterson picks, giving them away. Pay attention to the end of the video to get your free Peterson pick, only in the United States. I should be saying this. Guys in other countries, I'm sorry you're out. I don't ship out of the country, but this is going to be no strings attached. You'll get one free Peterson pick. It's a giveaway to my community. No strings attached. You won't have to pay shipping or anything. And all you got to do is nothing. If you want to buy more from Peterson, here's his website. Ken is fabulous. He will be your friend. Hey, maybe he'll give you something if you tell him Mike Walker sent you. I don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But there you have it, the cube. I do love it. Even being green is a cool idea. I love it. Please reinvent this thing, guys. Get a hold of me. I want to give a great review over this. I want to have a beautiful brand new one in my hand saying, hey guys, it's been redesigned and you're going to love it. Because I can't see any problem with it, but one that is glaring in my eyeballs is you don't want to grind one of these, do you? There you have it. Tell your friends, guys, about the free Peterson picks. And we'll be getting back with you soon. This is Mike with Door and Lock Tips. Yeah. Get ready. We're going to do a fly-in. And then I'm going to show you exactly how you can get your free Peterson pick. All you have to do is email me with your name and address. That's it, guys. Email me with your name and address. You can get one free Peterson pick per person. Just email me with your name and address. Watch the video that's following this fly-in to get your free Peterson pick, one per person in the United States of America.
I'm going to jump in here. Hey guys, there's no strings attached, no shipping, nothing, just your name and address. Email me.
Ghost picks. Oh, I love those things. Oh, you want to visit their site? He makes the best picks in the world. Ken is going to be your best friend. Yeah. Now, Ken is a great guy, okay? These are odd colored picks. They're not supposed to be this color for an 18,000 thick pick. He put gold paint on here so that he wouldn't get mixed up. And they're hooks. Let's see this batch here. I got 300 of these. Are they round hooks? Yeah, they're round. Real good close look here. Let's get out some pics. Look at these pics. These are beautiful. I mean, seriously, come on, guys. Look at how gorgeous these things are. You want one. So send me your email with your address in it, and I will send you out one of these picks, free of charge. Ken is a great guy. He's my buddy, okay? My buddy. He's the major inventor of all this stuff years and years ago. So I'm just the avenue. Okay? I'm the avenue. And you guys reap the benefits of knowing Ken. So you need to thank him. You need to go to his website. There it is right there. And give him a high five. I'm going to send you one pick. So let's get it going. Hey guys, so these are probably around 46 millimeter. That's what the pick's thickness is. They're all sanded. These are high quality, super high grade metal. They won't just bend and break. So I'm giving you a great pick. Ken is a wonderful guy to have as a friend. And I'm going to tell you, you'll be his friend when this is all over, because you're going to love this pick. Come on, email me. I want to give these away. Some gold on here, look at that. So he physically put this on himself. Now he's synonymous with the best quality in the world, okay? Peterson picks, everybody knows they're great. There they are. Wonderful. Now I'm not kidding you about these picks, guys. I got 300 picks, all super high quality from Peterson. Peterson picks. Aren't these gorgeous? Look at that. So all you gotta do is tell Ken how much you appreciate all his goodies. You just gotta tell Ken how much you appreciate everything he's given. I'm just the intermediary. I'm so happy to send these out to you guys. So send me an email, one pick, free of charge, no shipping, straight to your door. Guys, these are 18 thousandths. Those are great picks. They're gonna work everywhere. Nice hooks, the rounded end hooks. 18 thousandths. Look at all these picks. Oh man. Come on, help me give them away. Look at how beautiful they are. No burrs. They're just miscolored. So Ken's a great guy, great friend of mine, and he wanted me to pass along his beauties. 18 thousandths. Yeah!
All supplies last.
Hey guys, time is running out. All you have to do is send me your name
All supplies last.
and address, and you're going to get some free Peterson picks.
All supplies last.
My gift to the community. Yeah, come on.
All supplies last.
Get into some free Peterson picks. This is all government steel
All
hooks.
supplies last.
Look at you want them, and I want to give them away. Come on, you don't have to do nothing. All you got to do is send me your name and address, and I'll send you out some free Peterson picks to my community, my loyal community. They're from Ken.
All supplies last.
He gave these to me to give to you. Yeah, help me do this. Come on. All you got to do is send me your name and address, and you're going to get some free Peterson pick. Yeah, come on. Hurry up. Just send me your name and address. Free Peterson picks. Time's running out. Come on. Hurry, 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 hurry.
All supplies last.